Well, for the first time all year, we didn't see big name injuries take place during the games in Week 4 because a lot of them took place before the games even kicked off. Andrew Luck, LaShawn McCoy, Marshawn Lynch, all ruled out before Sunday's kickoff. I'm Luke Inman with Week 4 Waiver Wire Ads, presented by eDraft.com. Well, it might have taken 4 weeks, but one of the most electrifying running backs from the 2015 class finally busted out of his shell. Talking about Cleveland Browns running back Duke Johnson, who tallied up 116 all-purpose yards, including an incredible 34-yard touchdown pass where he tiptoed in the corner of the end zone. While Johnson's likely to still split carries with Isaiah Crowell throughout the season, he should see more and more touches and watch his workload increase as the season goes on. He's got 15 grabs for 117 yards over his last 2 games, making him an excellent PPR back in all formats. I can promise you this, nobody's receiving core hurting as badly as the Baltimore Ravens right now. First-round pick Rashad Perriman out indefinitely after he had arthroscopic surgery on his knee. Steve Smith out Week 5 due to some broken ribs and could miss longer. Michael Campanaro lost his season Thursday night win over the Pittsburgh Steelers. Enter Kamar Aiken, who hauled in 7 grabs for 77 yards and a touchdown, and now enters Week 5 as the clear-cut number 1 receiver for Joe Flacco. While he might not be on the echelon of a Julio Jones or Odell Beckham Jr., the simple fact that Aiken will see number 1 reps and targets thrown his way makes him more than just a bye-week replacement. And after all, he plays the San Francisco 49ers and Cleveland Browns in the next 2 weeks. We'll grab Kamar Aiken now. It's a low-risk but high-reward free agent pickup. Well, I've been in denial long enough about Allen Hurns as his 11-catch, 116-yard performance just simply can't be ignored. Hurns has at least 60 yards in each contest this year and has now scored in back-to-back weeks. As teams start to focus their attention on Allen Robinson and double covering him, while Allen Hurns continues to take advantage of one-on-one coverage. If it's not too late for you and Hurns is still available, take advantage of a nice tasty matchup against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Week 5. Well, I spent 2 weeks down in Mankato, Minnesota, watching the Vikings practice during training camp, so I speak from experience when I tell you nobody flashed more than wide receiver Stefon Diggs. Didn't surprise me when Diggs hauled in 6 catches for 77 yards. It did surprise me, however, that he was able to do it on the number 1 ranked defense and cornerbacks Aqib Talib and Chris Harris. Diggs, who was replacing injured Charles Johnson, who was out with a rib injury, had 10 targets and had a clear connection rapport with quarterback Teddy Bridgewater. Now, Charles Johnson's expected to return to action this week, but Stefon Diggs' presence was felt so much that he simply can't be ignored by the coaching staff any longer. Look for Diggs to get much more playing time and become a vital role in the Minnesota Vikings passing attack as the year goes on. A bye week in Week 5 gives you ample time to scoop up Stefon Diggs and stash him away on your bench, but you're going to reap the benefits later throughout the season, especially in a PPR league. You get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown. No, it's not Oprah, it's Aaron Rodgers. And everybody gets a piece of the pie when number 12's calling the shots. Enter Richard Rodgers, who proved that with 5 catches, 45 yards, and a touchdown this week. While he may be low in the pecking order, he is the clear-cut number 1 tight end on one of the best offenses in the league. He's going to get all the red zone looks and is more than a 50-50 shot for a touchdown on any given week. Scoop up Richard Rodgers if you're having trouble with your current tight end, or grab him and stash him on your bench as a bye-week replacement or trade bait. Tight end Richard Rodgers is a must grab. Here's a few more waiver wire ads for Week 4, just to tickle your fancy. Eddie Royal, 10 targets and a touchdown in Week 4, but only owned in 2% of leagues. PPR league, Eddie Royal is a must. Leonard Hackerson, receiver for the Atlanta Falcons, got 6 passes for his 8 targets, 103 yards and a touchdown. He's on pace for almost 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns on the year, as he seems to clearly overtaken Roddy White as the number 2 receiver. If Todd Gurley's still out there, it's a no-brainer. Wait, in fact, just invite me to your league, and I'll take care of the rest. That's it for Week 4 waiver wire ads. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Good luck this week. For everybody at eDraft Sports, I'm Luke Inman, signing out.